Alright, I'm playing more Why Am I Dead at Sea, and I'm about to take over the captain and see what he can do for me. Oh, he's got different music going on, I love that. Interesting, it's kind of jolly. It's kind of like whimsical in a way. Anyway, let me control the ship. Unlike everything else here, the purpose of this wheel is quite obvious. Turn it. Whee! The fool. I like that. Also, I apologize for this, I don't know if you can see it, but that stripey bit the Steam achievement's doing, I don't know how to get rid of that. Anywho, I don't know why it's not leaving now, actually. The direction of the ship has been changed. Is it what? Oh, very good. The ship's direction has been changed. Oh, I just skipped something. I don't know what that said. Oh god, I pressed it too much. That should buy us enough time. No, maybe I didn't. I think that's just how the dialogue comes up. God, I hope so. Because it seems logical, you know, I don't think he would have given me anything. Anywho, when you can, come back to my room to talk. Okay. I honestly thought I skipped something there. That would have been awful. Anywho, I'm gonna leave it alone now, because it does look like it's been changed. Hopefully, enough. Oh, I can do stuff now. Flip the switches. This is fun. Some of the switches have been flipped. Press the buttons. Boop beep boop. Some of the buttons have been pushed. Flip the levers. As the levers are flipped, the boat engine starts making a strange noise. Oh well, I'm sure that wasn't important. I love this guy now. He is not the killer. He is definitely not the killer. After having controlled him, this music, this guy is just delightful. Look at that smile. Oh, slide the sliders. Oh, cool. Up and down, up and down. Some of the sliders have been slid. This guy is great. I mean, I just mean to say that this has removed all doubt of my mind of him, you know? I thought he was kind of like, because, you know, if I look at his mind, it's this. It's literally this. And I thought, for a second, this means that he's suspicious, because who else but a serial killer would think this? But now I'm thinking he's just that delightful of a guy. And you push the buttons, and there are just so many buttons. Look at me, I'm the captain. Some of the buttons have been pushed. Alright, so, that was an achievement right there. Darn right it was, too. Let me talk to everybody, because I haven't as him yet, so. Mercurio, my man, how you going? Hello, Mercurio. How are you feeling on this fine day? Not as good as I was a minute ago. Everybody loves Ferdinand, you can tell. I get the feeling you don't enjoy our little chats. No, I don't. Oh, poor Ferdinand. You wound me, sir. I am wounded. Okay. I love Ferdinand now. I am in love with him. My god, what a guy. Another long day of work, I presume? I guess. Every day is about the same. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. You are a man of routine. I like that. Well, most jobs generally involve some amount of routine. I don't see anything special about that. And you are so humble, too. Sure. Oh, this is great. How did you feel about the captain before this one? Oh, the old captain? He was alright. Kind of a loner, which I didn't mind at all. He gave off some weird vibes, though. Weird vibes? What makes you say that? I don't know. He acted like blue blood. Like he was really well off, and this place was beneath him. Why would a guy like that come to work for a heap like this ship? What became of him afterwards? You mean, after he quit? How the heck should I know? He was just my boss. I don't know his personal life, nor do I care. Alright. Thanks, man. Just checking on the ship here. Oh, love this guy. I'm having a jolly amount of time here. Okay, so, dark sky. It's nighttime. Very much nighttime. It's past sundown. Donovan has decided to say screw it to Alton and leave. No one's here. Sue's gone to her room, I guess. Alton's not here. I wonder if people have gone to bed. let me check out everything. Can I go everywhere? I bet not. I bet if I had full control, I could go into everybody's rooms because he has the key or something. Sue, how are you? Why, hello, Sue. How do you do? I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Anywho, I was wondering, I can't seem to find the captain's master key. Have you seen it around? No. I mean, what's the master key? Yeah, suspicious, Sue, aren't you? You know what it is, darn right you do. Oh, it's just a really important key which opens, whoops, I'm messing up this sentence, I apologize. Oh, it's just a really important key which only the captain has, that's able to open up every door on the ship. Oh, that's dangerous, every door? Oh gee, that sounds bad. I wonder what happened to it. Well, if I see it, I'll be sure to let you know. I'm certain you will. How does the dining room fare? Are all the passengers content? It's doing as well as it always does. The passengers are okay, I guess. You wouldn't know it, judging by how much they tip, though. Haha, that's great to hear. Not really. This guy is my new best friend. I want to hug him in real life. I did not know the vibe he was giving off before. I kind of thought it was like serial killer, kind of creepy, like not really listening to anybody, like or anything anybody told him. I did not know he was so optimistic and cheery. Honestly, great. Oh, let me go in his room now. I can look at his stuff. It's completely empty except for a single piece of paper. Check it out, it's your piece of paper, man. On the paper is written all kinds of facts about Ferdinand. His full name, his previous work experience, his birthplace, his family history, and so on. It's not a very interesting read. Okay? Interesting that that piece of paper's there. If someone had the master key, they could come in and take it and do stuff with it. Forgot to buy any bait or other hooks or tackles. Oops. No one will notice the difference anyway. Huh. What sailor's room would be complete without some random garbage like this? Interesting that he says that about his own room. I'm intrigued. It's interesting. Again, I'm thinking of what Sue said about what he's carrying and how he's carrying like makeup on him and a bunch of combs. And it seems like the things he's saying is weird. Like he has a paper with his a bunch of paper, like the paper has stuff about Ferdinand on it. When he looks at the fishing rod, he's like, whoops, I forgot to buy the things that make people think it's a fishing rod, like that I'm a fisherman, like the bait and everything, forgot those things. And he's looking at this and going, this is a piece of garbage, you know, like, I'm starting to think this isn't Ferdinand. Like someone's really good, like whoever I'm controlling, Ferdinand, you know, what I'm trying to say is that in conversation, he's much different than how he's observing things. That's all I'm saying. And what his room looks like is odd. Like the way he looks at things, it's as if someone's trying to set that up to seem like Ferdinand. I'm guessing this is not Ferdinand right now. He's just a really good actor. But maybe I'm crazy here. What's his power though? I didn't press Y. You know, I was just wondering. If everyone took small incremental steps towards helping those around them, we could make the world a better place. Whoa. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I believe I just had a minor psychotic break. Please disregard whatever nonsense you may have just heard. Is that all you say? Hey, I was thinking maybe I could hook this up with a computer and run music on it. I could keep it running automatically, maybe even 24/7. Wouldn't that be great? But which kind of music should I play? Dubstep or nightcore? What is he even talking about? Is he talking into like a microphone or something? This is your first mate here with the oh, I'm stupid. He's talking in the intercom to everybody on the ship. Oh, that's great. This is your first mate here with a friendly reminder. Everybody goes through rough patches or moments of vulnerability. Everyone has to deal with their own fears and issues. Which means nobody has time to deal with your own stupid problems. I mean, come on. Huh. That's funny though. I love that. What does he say about this stuff? Don't you have the key for it, man? Huh. Mop and a bucket. So he doesn't have any, he doesn't have any unique observations there. What does he say to Elton? How are you on this bright and beautiful day, Elton? I'm doing okay, thanks. How are you? As long as I'm at sea, I'm always at peace. Cool. That's cool. Was there something you wanted? Nope. Okay, here's the thing. He's so exaggerated in his actions that I'm almost thinking he's fake, right? There's something fake about him. Because when he looked at his fishing rod and that ship in a boat, he said, no sailor's room would be complete without this crap. You know, no one would reference that as crap if you really were that into sailing and that into fishing, yada yada, you know, right? But then when I was alone in the captain's room, or whatever, the helm of the ship, that's the obviously wrong term, but whatever, he did say stuff like, you know, like beep boop, whatever, like jolly things that the regular Ferdinand would say. I'm suspicious, is what I'm saying. How does the observation room fare? It's alright, I guess. Still not many visitors. Or, well, I didn't even read what it said. I apologize, I missed that. I don't think it was important if it was 3 words. That's great. Keep up the good work. What? No, it's not great. Sorry, did you say something? Yeah, I mean, never mind. What did I say? What did he say? It's alright, I guess. Don't let many visitors. Or, well, any. Okay. I'm sure people will come over eventually. I hope so. It seems like everyone is really caught up in their own stuff. To be fair, there has been a murder, so somebody's, at least one person who hasn't been there has a good reason. Because they're trying to cover up their murderiness. Can I look in the captain's room? Which one is the captain's room again? Captain's quarters. No, locked. You have the key, though, to be fair, right? You have one key. Like, didn't... No, well, I forgot if, yeah, I think Sue did look at you and you had keys, right? So it's odd that you don't just go in there. Those are whatevers. Is Daryl... No. Let me talk to Kayla. Hello, Kayla. How are you doing on this fine day? I'm doing alright. How about you? Good, good. I hope you're getting along with the other passengers? Definitely. There are people here from all walks of life. You seem like a real people person. I bet you know if anyone has any problems I could help with. I don't know, maybe. Some people here do seem a bit reserved to ask, a bit too reserved to ask for help themselves. Oh, I can talk to everybody, or to her about everybody. Alright, how's Gwen? Gwen is troubled. I think she's suffering from some kind of paranoia. She believes someone's following her. I wonder what the cause of that paranoia is. How is Donovan? Donovan? He's got some issues. He doesn't interact with anyone and always seems angry. That kind of negativity, it's not healthy. How is Garv? Garv seems like a nice, easygoing guy. At times he can sound very distant though, like he doesn't really care. It's a little unsettling. Yeah, that's true, like about the bozos at the warehouse, you know? How is Elton? Elton is sweet. He's really insecure though. He has a way of interpreting everything that goes wrong as a personal flaw of his. That's true. Yeah, he does that. He puts a lot of unnecessary pressure on himself that way. Yeah. And I'm not suspecting of him. Suspecting of him? Is that a sentence? Point is, I'm kind of pissed now that I look at this. Is this like my suspect list? Because I'm kind of pissed neither Sue nor Mercurio are on this list. I really want to know what she thinks of Mercurio and get a feel for that. But maybe he's just not a suspect. I don't know. Or at least not someone that... Well, I guess... No. I was about to say I guess Ferdinand wouldn't be concerned with them because they're staff, but Elton is staff, so I don't know. Anywho, how is Daryl? Daryl is quiet, but a friendly and thoughtful person. But there's something about how he talks that worries me. I can't quite put my finger on why. Yeah, I think he's troubled. I think he's troubled by his, like, wife dying or something. Anywho, is everything on the ship to your liking? No problems here. As long as I have a bed to sleep on and a desk to write on, I'm solid. And I kind of like the ship's age, you know? It's got some serious character to it. I feel the same way. Alright, Daryl, I'm guessing, won't come out. Everybody's back in their rooms. I guess it is nighttime. Let me talk to the cat. Hello, kitty. Oh, this doesn't like Ferdinand. That's funny. Can I pet? It doesn't look very friendly. Pet the cat anyway. Ow, it bit me. Get out of here, you stupid furball. I hope you drown. Oh. Wouldn't you just know it? Out of everybody, Ferdinand just kind of pisses everybody off. Door's locked, so I can't talk to Gwen. This is the guest room or whatever, the room that's empty. Bathroom is still empty, I guess. Can I talk to Garv? Yeah. Are there any problems that I can help you with? Not at all. I want to thank you for being considerate enough to allow my pets on board. I'm gonna say, my options, in truth, I didn't know about them beforehand, or they're the smallest problem I have at the moment. I don't like the second one because that implies there are bigger problems, and I don't really want to let people know about that too much, especially since what I said to Gwen about keeping her mouth shut, you know, so in truth, I didn't know about them beforehand. I suppose not, but you also haven't given me a hard time about them. When the captain found out, it looked as if she was ready to throw me overboard. That's interesting. The disgruntled bit there, that's, a little suspicious. Are there any problems that I can help you with? Right, let me try the other one, I guess. I don't think there's going to be any consequences for saying this, so they are the smallest problem I have at the moment. You're certainly right about that. Huh. What do you know? Door's locked. Okay, so I think I've talked to everybody with Ferdinand, done all I can. I'm gonna talk to Paolo now because he told me to talk to him. And it seems like it's gonna make some storyline progress here. You've changed the ship's direction? Good. Now we can breathe a bit easier. Except, not really, since there's still a murderer on the loose. That's true. All of this has really exhausted me, though. I wasn't prepared to deal with maintaining such a distant connection. Overnight, we'll have to rest. I'll need you to enter a dormant state. I doubt there's much you can do while everyone else on the ship is asleep in any case. Are you ready to go the next day? Let me say no, for now. Don't be too long, though. Most of the ship's probably asleep by now, so I don't think there's much you can do. When you're ready to talk to me. Okay, nothing, man. I just wanted to save. Don't worry, I'm ready to make progress. I think I've talked to everybody with everybody about everything, for the most part, so I think I'm ready. Yes. Alright, what does one say in this situation? Sweet dreams? Here we go. Hopefully he won't get murdered while I'm sleeping. You've learned a great deal about the other passengers on the ship. With each person you gain control of, you edge closer to the truth. I hope so. Each thread you uncover ultimately has its roots in your murder. Hey, that's an interesting thought. But there is something else. Don't like the sound of that. Perhaps this mystery is not as straightforward as I once thought. Did you really think it was straightforward, though? There's a twist coming up. It isn't a good one. That's interesting. That's just giving me forewarning for a plot twist. I have the feeling that this is all going to end horribly. Now I'm scared. I'm scared, yeah. I called that one. Please, help me. What? Oh God, please don't hurt Paolo. Don't hurt Paolo. Has someone hurt Paolo? Paolo, are you okay, man? What's going on? More about me. I'm interested that you didn't say, like, good morning or anything. You were talking to me, right? You were talking to me and said, please help me? What was that about? Do you think I am or was the captain of this ship? I think so. This whole time, the captain of the ship hasn't turned up once. Even other people are getting suspicious. Honestly, that's not good news. What was the captain of the ship like? I saw her a couple of times. She visited me here. She was nice. We talked about geometry. Geometry? Nobody else likes talking to me. Well, maybe it's because you keep your door locked and just sit in here all day, but given that there's a murder outside, I get you, man. How long has she been captain of the ship? This trip was her first. She was brand new. I don't know much about the previous captain, but I think he was here for a while. I don't know what happened to him. He quit. I read that, I did read it, so yeah, I did hear about that. It sounds like the current captain got here sort of last second. Same with the first mate, actually. I read that funny. Same with the first mate, actually. Interesting, because Ferdinand seemed to know Mercurio, so that's kind of weird to me. Do you know her background? Where she was from? She never brought it up. Actually, she avoided talking about it. I guess wherever she was, she didn't like it. That's why she was here. That reminds me of Gwen. What did the others on the ship think of her? I never really go outside this room, so it's hard for me to say. You could try going to the observation room though, man. Come on. Not doing Helton any favors. You could try to ask other people themselves. Not sure what they'll tell you now, though. People try not to speak ill of the dead, after all. Back to my other questions. Why am I dead? That's pretty, blatant here. That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Yeah, honestly. I've tried to use let's call it my gift, to sense it, but I can't see things clearly. What are you able to see? I can see you. You're somewhere very dark, and you're surrounded by sleeping people. I don't know where you are, but it feels like I'm there too. It's a terrible place. There's someone standing behind you, dressed in a black cloak. But they split apart into two different people and begin to fight with each other. I can't make out the face of either person. They keep changing over and over. And that's it. Creates more questions than answers, really. That's interesting. That makes me think if there's two people that are kind of, fighting. Well, I don't know if they're fighting, but if there's two people, it makes me think of Sue and Mercurio, because they're associated. But then again, I've ruled out Sue, I think, as a killer, so I don't know. I feel like a part of my identity has returned to me. Okay. I don't know why you just told me that. More about you. Oh. Another achievement, I guess. Why aren't your parents with you? Isn't it unsafe by yourself? Well, they're traveling most of the time, so it'd be unreasonable for them to pick me up from boarding school every time. Sure, all the other kids get picked up by their parents, but that doesn't mean anything. They're just really busy, that's all. I'm sure they'd be here if they could. You seem really advanced for your age. You really do, man. You're like the coolest kid I've ever talked to. Yeah, that's what all my teachers say. I've been pushed forward a couple of grades. The classes I was taking before were too boring. Since I'm taking different classes, I don't really see my friends much anymore. But I guess it'll look really great on my transcript. Have you talked to ghosts before? Yeah, quite a few. They aren't usually as, composed, though. People react to being dead in a lot of different ways. I talk to them, usually do a lot of listening, but I don't know where they go after that. Interesting, man. You're a pretty sick kid. I think that's all I can talk to you about, though. I can't even ask you for advice on what to do. I'm guessing there's going to be something outside of this room that's going to trigger something, maybe? Some story bit. Good morning, passengers. This is your friendly first mate, Ferdinand, speaking. I would like to ask all staff and passengers onto the B1 floor for an important announcement. I could make the announcement via intercom, but I feel this is a matter that requires a face-to-face talk. Thank you, and I'll see you very soon. Alright, event happening here. Oh god, I hope you don't mind if it drags on a little bit, but I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen here. Hello, everyone. As the first mate of this fine vessel, I must inform the crew of any notable events. And so it happens that right now we find ourselves in just such a... Right. Yesterday, our lovely captain was not in the pilot house all day. In her absence, it is my duty to fill her shoes and pilot the ship, for the time being. However, rest assured that this is no cause for alarm. I am sure the captain is fine. She is most certainly on the ship somewhere. Yep, right as rain. If the staff would look for her in their off hours, I am sure things will be back to normal by nightfall. Now, I must head to the pilot house. Enjoy your cruise. It's weird, though, that, like, given that he is suspicious, given that everything, that he doesn't, I guess he doesn't have the key to the ship, or whatever the golden rod is, but that he doesn't check her room or something. You know, that's like the last place to check, right? There's no other place to go on this ship. It's not like there's an engine room that I'm missing somewhere, right? Also, what I'm noting that's kind of interesting, Donovan's not here. I think everybody else is here, but Donovan is not. So, interesting there. Well, you all heard the man. Sounds like unpaid overtime to me. Is that true? The captain is missing? Actually, I didn't see her yesterday either. Not that I was looking, but... We won't know anything for sure until we've searched the ship. No reason to start freaking out now. Maybe not, but it does raise a lot of questions, doesn't it? Well, breakfast hours have started. I gotta get back to work. You could just ask everybody right now, hey guys, are you hungry? No, fine, let me go search, you know, but whatever, get back to work, man. Don't like you. No matter what happens, people gotta eat. Sue, you coming? Yes. Yes, of course, sorry. I have a feeling they aren't gonna find the captain. What do you mean? Given the circumstances, they didn't seem very worried. I wonder if they know something they're not letting on. You know, man, I thought the same thing. Interesting. Maybe that makes me trust Garv a little bit more? But the captain has to be somewhere, right? I should get to work, I guess. I'm sure this will turn out okay. Where's Donovan? He's the only person who didn't show up. Yeah, strange. I'm sure he heard the announcement on the intercom. That's okay. He creeps me out. He is a strange one. It might not be a bad idea to keep an eye on him. Well, I should go feed my pets. Be careful, everyone. You've been really quiet, Daryl. What do you think? What should we do? Nothing. There's no point. We can search the ship or ask around if anyone saw something suspicious or... What is it? Don't you get it? She's dead. And there's nothing we can do about it. When they announced the captain was missing, Daryl had a strong reaction. He looked like he was in pain. What's going on with him? Huh. Interesting music they're giving me now. Don't love it. One thing I was just gonna quick check. Can I see his room? He's here. He's fine. Oh, I didn't mean to observe there. Anywho, God, I am so pissed, but I've gone way overboard and I should probably sleep at some point, you know, I've discovered. So I think that's gonna be it. I'm really excited for next part though, next time I record. Super excited. That was a lot of progress. Let me just save one more time just to make sure. And so you have advice now on what to do next. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. People are getting up in arms about this. And I wonder what Daryl's whole, you know, thing was, you know? Why he's... Because Kayla said he looked like he was in pain when he heard the announcement. Which kind of, in my mind, absolves him of suspicion, because why would he just now be reacting in pain if he did kill her? So that leads me to believe, like, did he know her personally? Is that like his like, wife or estranged daughter or something, like, something weird like that. I don't know. Maybe. Video. Save game. Da da da. Gosh darn. Looking for more. Looking forward to more. Yeah. That's it though.